Hi folks, welcome back. Today we've had an exciting package arrive. I'm going to spin you around and we're going to do a bit of an unboxing. Right, so on here we've got a Pantasy logo. So to be honest and transparent, this was sent to me from Pantasy for review. But I will give you an honest review of what I think. But this was sent out at no cost to me, so I'm very grateful. And I'm sure some of you can guess what it is. But we have the new, it's the architecture set. Now I've been looking at this ever since they announced it, as I thought it looked really cool. So there we go folks. So this is the Architecture Firm from Pantasy, set number 85041. It contains 3,427 pieces, and it's their first set that they've done with like integrated lights. So I'm gonna see how it compares to the Lumibrix ones. But yeah, I think this looks really cool. Again, we've got some different looking minifigs, so they'll be exciting to have a look at. I think we'll get this started, put together, and see what it's like. Right, here we are, all built and finished, guys. Really impressed with this this set. Looks really cool. It was quite a long build. There was something like 17 steps, all sort of broken up into, well, three and 4 bags per step. But you can see it's really detailed. So very impressed with this from Pantasy. They use Go bricks, which I have to say, the fact that the only difference is between them and Lego bricks is they don't have the Lego printing on the studs. The clutch power is as good as Lego. Really no problems with the build. Didn't have any missing pieces. The instructions were very easy to follow. I must admit I did use the online instructions in the PDF. I love this external staircase, and again that's a really clever build. Here you can see they've got some details of some cables, and this sort of this cheese slope sort of corner piece design for the word design looks really smart. I think that bit actually opens up, so you can actually open up and see inside, but we'll see more of that when we get the lights on. Like I say, it's very well done. You've got the power bank sort of built in a little tray here, so that's really neatly done, and you'd sort of never really tell. Ooh, just pulled that off. Let's put that back on. There you go. You've got another little bit that opens up down here, so you can see in there. But again, we'll come back to that when the lights are on. As you can see, it's just a really well thought out model, and I think it's a really great sort of build. And if Lego produce this, I'm sure many people would buy it. I think the only thing that is a bit different or unusual are these minifigs. I mean, not to say they're bad, they're really nice quality, the printing's fantastic, and as you can see there are stood on studs at the moment, so they have a cutout on their feet. However, they do come with like an additional set of legs. Let's see, so as you can see, there's an additional set of legs there, and they have solid feet, so they can sort of sit down and they don't have a hole in the bottom, which I think is really neat. I mean, I don't think I'll be using the figures in my city. I will keep them to one side because I do think they're very cool. They just obviously don't fit in with the Lego minifigs, which personally I do prefer, but they are very, very nice, well made. Oh, she's lost her foot. Well made minifigs, and they do have a lot of detail in them. So what I'm going to do is we'll get this lit up and then we'll come back and show you. Alright guys, as you can see, we've got the lights on now. So this is sort of the main entrance here. And again, the lights have been done really, really well. And the wiring, again, is well hidden, very discreet, and you wouldn't really see it. But there's so many different design aspects. Like this bit, for example, on this sort of an angle is very unusual. I do love these sort of, they're done to be like wooden slats, and it just gives it a really, really modern, to me it looks sort of Japanese in style, the building. And I think really, given the all the modulars that Lego brings out, which are more of a traditional, I guess, European style, I think this gives a real sort of modern take to city buildings. Again, you can see inside you've got like a sofa area, a little kitchen. It's very, very smart. And down here in the plate shop, again, you've got super detail, all the bits on the shelves. It's just really, really well done. It looks really, really cool. So turning it round, again, you can see through the door here into the plate shop. And then again, you've got like a little lobby area up here and through here. I have to say, I think my favourite sort of design part is that these steps and the way they've sort of cut away the building. It looks really, really smart. Let's have a look behind this design part here. You've got like a boardroom, and it's just really well done. You've got like a bit of a bookcase there. In the boardroom, some art on the walls, and then obviously you've got a part that goes up to the roof there. I'll close that back up, and we'll open this bottom one again. So down here you can see they've got sort of miniature models. Being an architecture firm, obviously this is their, I guess, like a shop front, so people could see past projects. And then you've got a little toilet there. And you've also got on here you've got a little tiny male female toilet sign, so hopefully you can see that there. I thought that was a really, really smart little touch. Again, all the well, what would be sticker elements are printed parts, so it's really, really high quality. And like I say, it's if it was something that Lego did, well, it feels like a Lego product, I must admit. So when people say about fake Lego or whatever, it's not fake Lego. It's an alternative brand, and it's as good as, if not better quality. I've been really, really impressed with the sets from alternative brands, and I think, given the fact that this is Pantasy's sort of first lit set, I think they've done really, really well. They've blown it out the park, really, because it's very, very detailed, very, very well done, and the fact they've integrated all the battery packs and everything, it's brilliant. I've got no real way of faulting it. I think it's very, 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 very well done. This little bit here is another little design touch. It's like a little corner cut out of the building, so you can see through there. I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with it, and very, very grateful to Pantasy for sending this out for me to have a look at and build and review. I can highly recommend the build, and I think it's very, very well done. So final thoughts on the Pantasy set. Really, really brilliant. Well done. The instruction manuals are very clear, as was the PDF version online. Very, very clear instructions. You can't really go wrong. You even get a little funky little brick separator tool with the sets, and overall it's an amazing set. I think it's going to look really smart in the city, and again, all I can say is thank you very much to Pantasy for sending this out, and if you want to get yours or a copy of this, then there are links in the description and the bio for it is an affiliate link for Pantasy, but I believe there is a discount on there as well. So if you wanted to get your own version, then head on over there if you don't mind. And yeah, all I can say is hopefully this is the first of many Pantasy sets, and I look forward to building the next one. Thanks, guys.